Do not miss any of our cool videos. Subscribe to our channel for latest updates. Click on the bell icon now.
Hi guys, welcome to RoboCraze. In this tutorial, we will be learning to make an infrared sensor based obstacle avoidance bot. We will be using an Arduino Uno, L298 motor driver, DC motors and a LiPo battery to make this bot. Without further ado, let's move on to the construction. The first step in the construction is to attach the DC motors to the chassis. These are BO motors which are rated from 5V to 12V. The two BO motors are secured to the chassis using the M3 screws and nuts provided. Once the two motors are secured, we move on to the caster wheel. The caster wheel serves the purpose of helping the rear of the bot move freely. Once the wheels are attached, the construction is complete. Now I will be going over the hardware connections required to make the bot functional. The two BO motors are connected to the motor terminals of the L298 motor driver. The input to this driver is given from an Arduino Uno. PWM pins 6, 9, 10 and 11 are used for this. Instead of using the USB connector to power the board, we are using the barrel connector which can be given an input of 7 to 12V. This is regulated to 5V by the onboard voltage regulator. Analog inputs A0, A1 and A2 are connected to the three IR sensors which are powered using 5V and ground. The entire bot is being powered using a single power supply which is a 11.1V 3S LiPo battery. The primary purpose of this bot is to traverse forward autonomously and change directions if it encounters any significant obstacle in its path. For this, we are using 3 infrared sensors mounted on the front part of the bot. Whenever an obstacle is encountered by the IR sensors, the code makes sure that the bot does not move in that direction and moves in the opposite direction. Last but not least, the power supply goes through a switch to make sure that the bot can be turned on and off with ease. The Arduino program for this project is also fairly simple. At the top, we declare all the variables that we will be using. Below that, we declare all the functions being used. In the setup functions, we declare pin 6, 9, 10 and 11 as output pins. Pins 7 and 8 are also declared as output pins and are made high. These pins power the sensors. In the loop function, we take the analog reading of all the 3 sensors and raise a flag if any of the sensors detects an obstacle. The program will enter this loop if any of the flag are changed. The bot will deviate towards the right if an obstacle has been detected by the left IR sensor and vice versa. The bot by default will move forward until it encounters an obstacle. These are all the function definitions being used. The bot by default will move in the reverse direction for a few seconds once it encounters an obstacle. The motor movements are determined by the pin state of pins 6, 9, 10 and 11 of the Arduino. Let's go ahead and upload this program onto the Arduino Uno. Once the program has been uploaded, remove the Arduino Uno connection from your laptop, power it using the DC jack and turn on the bot. You can check if the bot is behaving correctly by bringing your hand close to the IR sensors mounted in the front. Please make sure you check the bot's functionality before placing it on the ground or around obstacles. This reduces the risk of the bot being damaged by any of the obstacles. So guys, we have successfully learned how to make an obstacle avoidance bot using infrared sensors. For further documentation, please visit our blog. The link can be found in the description. Like and subscribe. Stay tuned.